episode opens to the Manhattan skyline. We see Roxxon Tower in the background. Sirens blare in the background as 3 helicopters rush past. The camera pans along the scene, following and over the speakers of them. We can hear an officer speaking. "We need to get in there, now. I have reports of multiple groups of civilians trapped on them." As the officer finished speaking, we see the helicopters approach Roxxon. A fire has begun on the lower floors, slowly building its way up to most floors. There appears to be possibly more on other floors as well. We need to get inside. Wait, what is that? We see a part of Roxxon Tower explode, which reveals an exposed flooring where 2 figures seem to be fighting against each other. However, the ground beneath them implodes and they all fall through the building. We cut to a bustling street in Manhattan, noise polluting the air. Skyscrapers tower overhead, creating a mix of shadows and sunlight on the sidewalks. We cut to inside a taxi on the street. "Can you go any slower, mate? The reason I called you was to go home fast, not go home in 2 weeks' time. Mate, it's New York. What'd you expect? Whatever, I ain't paying you a cent if I can't get home before... What is it? A cat got you." The taxi driver adjusts the rear vision mirror, only to see Tiger Shark in the mirror, about to flip the taxi. Tongue. We cut away to a path of destruction as Tiger Shark and the Plunderer lead a bound Stingray towards Roxxon Tower. Cars are crumpled and torn apart, with people running for their lives. We cut to Plunderer outside Roxxon Tower, where he turns towards Stingray, his arms raised in triumph. "You tried to get vengeance, and you failed. Now all these people will perish because of you." Stingray, gagged, tries to yell and plead, but to no avail. Plunderer tugs him along before turning the Tiger Shark. "Stay out here, Todd, and don't let anyone in or out. Got it?" "With pleasure." Tiger Shark grins. We see a bird's eye view of Plunderer and Stingray entering the lobby of Roxxon Tower. Crowded with business people, they walk towards an elevator and Plunderer presses the button for the top floor. We cut to inside the elevator where a Christmas song plays. Plunderer pulls out a gun and shoots the speaker. Ugh. Only corporate morons like Agar and Jones would play Christmas music before the holidays. Quite annoying, I tell you. As he finishes his sentence, the elevator door opens and Plunderer pushes Stingray out. They walk towards a conference room, and inside are various board members for Roxxon, as well as Hugh Jones and Dario Agar. We cut to inside the boardroom as the Plunderer storms in with Stingray behind him. "Hello, esteemed board members of Roxxon. Today is your lucky day. You see, I was sailing past on this Russian tanker. By the way, thanks for the help, Walt. And I thought to myself, why don't I check up on my old friends who kicked me out of my dream job and left me to rot on the streets? You were fired because you didn't represent our values, Parnival. Walter replaced you. So now, you'll take your sorry failed experiment out of here. I'd like to get back to this meeting where we begin a new era of Roxxon Energy." We cut to a close-up of Plunderer's hand clenched into a fist, and slowly the vial of toxic gas lightly poking out of his grip. "Well, you see, Agar, I don't care about the future. The future of the world, of Roxxon, of you. I only care to see my past. My past that could have been avenged." The camera pans over the scene as a slow-mo begins, with the Plunderer throwing the vial of gas at Agar, as Stingray breaks through his bonds with his electrical charge, with the energy surging towards Plunderer in the vial. We then see the scene speed up as the vial shatters against Agar and the gas is released. The Plunderer is sent flying towards the electricity. We cut to the gas that absorbed through the air vents spreading throughout Roxxon Tower. We cut back to the boardroom, where the choking board members are grasping their throats as they run for the elevator and stairwells to escape. All the while, Stingray is beating Plunderer against the floor. "No one is going to die. Look around. We are already dying. All of us are dead, except you and that precious mask of yours." We cut to a shot of Stingray inside his mask where he realizes the gravity of the situation. "No, I'll stop you. I'll always stop you." Stingray sends another current of electricity towards the vents, but as Plunderer screams to stop, the gas explodes, causing a ringing noise and smoke to fill the screen. Before white text appears over the smoke and fire reading now. We now see the helicopters from the beginning of the episode again circling around Roxxon Tower. Wait, what is that? We cut to Plunderer and Stingray, where we see the floor beneath them collapsing as they battle, with Plunderer somehow managing to withstand Stingray's superhuman blows. After free falling through the building, they approach the lobby floor, with Stingray falling into a pile of rubble and Tiger Shark jumping into the building in order to stop Plunderer's fall. Stingray gets up, his suit slightly damaged, but ultimately looks towards Tiger Shark and Plunderer. It's over. You lose. It's never over. I will only be satisfied once Roxxon is buried 6 feet under. Your blood will only be a mere bonus. As Plunderer finishes his monologue, he touches the sides of his gloves and energy blast bursts out of them towards Stingray, who maneuvers out of the way just in time for Tiger Shark to launch Stingray with brute force, sending him into a pillar, collapsing it. You can't beat us both, Stingray. One way or another, you lose this fight. We then see Stingray flip over the column and use his electric shock to stun Tiger Shark, making him turn around and charge towards Stingray, only for him to get hit by Plunderer's blast when Stingray jumps out of the way. It's only you left, Plunderer. No one's going to save you now. The scene goes silent as Stingray and Plunderer charge at each other, only for Stingray to slam Plunderer to the ground, punching him over and over. We see Plunderer's bloody smile say something as sound comes back to the scene. What? I said... Kill me. That's what you want, right? You don't want to save people. You just want to avenge those you've lost. Isn't that right? So if you're going to kill me, do it! You see Stingray hold his fist over Plunderer's head, electric sparks forming around it, and he brings it down with a loud bang. However, the camera pans around to see that Stingray has punched the ground next to Plunderer's head. No, I won't kill you. It's not what she would have wanted. You deserve to die. But I'd rather have justice the right way than be where you are right now. Plunderer's bloody smile falters as Stingray gets up and walks away as sirens approach and helicopter searchlights surround the Plunderer. We see Stingray look behind but see Tiger Shark has disappeared. See you later, Todd. I'm sure we'll meet again. Someday. Stingray continues to look down the broken steps of Roxxon Tower whilst holding his side, till he sees a crowd of people who break out in cheers. Among them are Dario Agger and Hugh Jones, who both step forward and shake his hand. Thank you, Stingray. You saved our lives. And for that, we owe you our lives. Name a price. Any price. And it's yours. We cut to see Stingray under his mask, smirking, and then we cut back to the scene as the camera pans out and we see the aftermath of the battle. We see Walter Newell out of his Stingray costume as he sits with Ian Langstrom and Carrie. The three are laughing and drinking, however, Walter gets a notification on his phone. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. We then cut to a coral reef as we pan across the underwater environment to see Stingray sporting a new wet and right suit, gliding through the water. The episode fades to black as Stingray swims off into the distance. The first post-credits scene opens to find Tiger Shark brutally injured from the battle at Roxxon Tower as he hides in the Bahamas. Folks are on the beach sensing a presence before unceremoniously getting tased from behind and we see him fall to the ground unconscious. The camera pans to see Valentina Lager de Fontaine, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, as she looks down at Tiger Shark. A SWAT unit comes in and hauls Tiger Shark into a truck. As the truck drives off along a dirt road towards an unknown location, a lone agent remains on the beach and turns to Val. What do we do with him? Val turns and smiles. When the time is right, I'll bring him to West Virginia. The second post-credit scene opens the Stingray gliding through the ocean before he sees a strange set of ruins in the distance. Changing his trajectory, he comes to a stop before the ruins. Ian, Carrie, are you getting this feed? Yeah, we're seeing this. Looks like ancient Egyptian or something? Maybe even Atlantean? No, it looks older. A lot older. Stingray touches the ruins and suddenly the mystical randomly placed ruins begin to rearrange themselves to a story or myth, recounting a relic lost to time. Can you read this? No. Can you read it? It seems that by touching the runes I can read them, and from what I'm reading, we're in some serious trouble. What does it say? Whoever holds that mirror has infinite power. Whoever holds the mirror sees their ultimate potential. Whoever holds the mirror controls the black vortex. Hey everybody, it's Adrian Man Ray, and thank you so much for watching Stingray by Super Marvel Bros. He did an excellent job on the script, and when I was recording this, I absolutely loved the story he was telling with it. And now with that out of the way, this is Adrian Man Ray, and I'll see you guys next time. Well, very soon actually. I wonder what's going on in California.
Meanwhile,
we abruptly cut inside a dark room, where only the faint glow of a computer monitor glows in the darkness. We watch the door to the room swing open as we see Scott Lang, played by Stephen Yeun, standing just inside the doorway. Cassie, it's 11:30 p.m. on a school night. What the heck are you doing? The camera turns to reveal Cassie Lang, played by Una O'Brien, scrolling on the computer. Sorry, Dad, the forums just got some great conspiracy theories tonight. I got caught up in the excitement. Well, I guess I can overlook this if you tell me some of what you read. Oh, absolutely. Let's see. First, people think that President Ross didn't actually suffer from a heart attack. People actually speculate that he was poisoned by President Val. Ha, right. She seems like such a sweet lady. Next. Okay, here's one. Apparently, the new CEO of Apostles of War is actually the Greek god Ares. And don't you think Hercules would have told us if that were true? Next. Okay, the final one. Apparently, people have claimed to have spotted Rom in various parts of the United States. Some even think that he will reveal himself fully soon. Cassie, as much as I would like for that one to be true, I just know deep down, Rom is nothing more than an urban legend. Now come on, you need to sleep. As Cassie shuts her laptop, the room turns pitch black.